and that's why you pay the equivalent of £25 to stay here. That's a nice
Bear left.
Oh dear, I'm perhaps too old for this. Today we were going to have a lie-in, but as it happens, we've had to go to the vets. Sprocket has got a sore foot and she keeps licking it and we can't stop her licking it, and it looks a little bit tender. So we found the vets, which was 20 minutes away. It looks very posh. It's a very nice house and it's got very good reviews. So no idea how much that's going to cost, but we have got pet insurance, but it needs doing. So we're just going to have to bite the bullet, whatever it is, and then it'll be on to our next stop. Oh look, upside down house.
Is that Rivitas or Rivitas?
Yeah, I love Rivitas then. Right, we've just stopped for a lunch break. We're here earlier than we thought because we had this emergency trip to the vets this morning. Because Rachel was worried about the dog.
You were worried about the dog.
Rachel was worried about the dog. Well, Rachel, you've got to fill people in. So we were worried about Sprocket's paw.
Is this going to be one of these ones where I cook a meal?
So went to this very nice vets. You'll have to tell us what happened. So
we phoned up 2 vets. The first one, they couldn't see them until 3 o'clock and we wanted to be on our way before then. So we phoned up another vet and this gentleman answered. He said, "Oh, I'll put you on to my wife, she speaks better English." And they said, "Can you get there for 9:15? So we rushed.
we did.
And we got there for 9:15 and they opened the door. It was quite an elderly gentleman opened the door.
Posh house.
Very posh house. Yeah. And obviously the vet was just a room in the house and his wife came out and she was equally elderly but spoke brilliant English. And they gave Sprocket a lovely a really good examination, really nice, and said basically she was all right, that her licking it, her foot is keeping it clean, not to worry about it, there's nothing in there, because we thought she had a grass seed in, but I did pull one out on Sunday. And her licking it will help, not to put anything on it, and wouldn't take any money.
That's the best thing, isn't it?
And now I'm thinking I should have given them some money and said, can you put it into charity or something?
Yeah. Well, we were panicking a bit, weren't we?
Yeah.
Right, so Sprocket, you're a malingerer. Nothing wrong with you.
She was limping just.
Pickle was very good. Pickle was very good. Although she didn't like being left alone with me. She's like, where's Sprocket gone, she was saying. So this car park is literally 4 minutes off of the motorway. In fact, you can probably hear the motorway in the background. Not sure if you can, but there you go. And it's a sort of a forestry park. It's Gustav. And there's lots of parking. There's other people that have stopped here for lunch too. There's a camper van over there behind the trees. Can't see it at the moment. There's a motorhome on this side. Through the woods is a lake if you wanted to do a walk of some sort. But we're literally here to have a lunch break. Now, looking on park for the night, it seems that you could stay here overnight. We're not going to, because we're going to go and pay a lot of money for no services on the Stellplatz, but a very nice view. Let's live life dangerously. So yeah, it's going to be €30 tonight. But the problem we've got, we had to leave in a hurry to get to this vet's appointment. So we didn't have time to fill the water up properly which we need for tonight. There's no services at the Stellplatz tonight. There's no water, emptying the toilets or anything. So I've looked on Park for the night again, and it seems that 15 minutes away from here is a Stellplatz, where I think for €1 we can get 10 minutes of water, which should just top it up. Now, if you know anything about the Baltic Dynamos, they take ages to fill. So we were there for about 10 minutes and we got it back up to about 45%, but I really want it a little bit more tonight so we can have showers tomorrow before we set off. There's the castle.
Turn right onto Bergsee-Strasse, then turn left onto Jägerweg.
What? No.
Turn left onto Lutherstrasse.
I need to get down there.
Yeah.
How do I do that? No? What's it like Prague? In there?
Want to turn round?
No, but I mean, it's back there, so
Might do.
it says some plants. That definitely look like it. See that?
It seems to think you're right.
Turn left onto Jägerweg, then your
Through those
destination
trees
will be
are-
on the right.
We can't get through.
That says Bertha Kindersparkplatz. Where are you going to?
I want to go in there.
Yeah, but that says Bertha Klingsbergplatz. Down there.
You will arrive at your destination at 4:08 p.m.
So might that take you
Yeah,
there?
it might do, because that's where it's trying to take us. So that's where we go.
After 100 meters, turn
Your
right,
destination
then
is on
turn
the right.
She's come back on now.
And it's here on
Turn
the
right, then turn right.
That's it.
This one.
Yes. Isn't it? That's where the motorhomes are.
Jeez, isn't it? Yeah, right, so it's about right.
It's a nice
And then we'll
solid.
probably pay at that machine when we go
Yeah.
up, I imagine. So.
It's a nice solid card. Obviously you want that back.
So we have arrived here at
remember.
No, I can't remember. We've arrived here.
Schloss Schwerin.
It's actually set up for motorhomes. There is electric that you can plug into. Well, it's €30, which is about £25. You can have electricity for €1, 2 kilowatts. So what you're paying for is this facility. Rachel's fascinated by it for heron.
Very close to it there. You couldn't get closer to a heron than that.
So basically this is a walk down towards the castle. So just a little summing up of the day so far. Didn't start too well because of a what do we call
Certain dog.
a certain dog. What?
Look.
Pickle set. It looks huge. Wow. It's absolutely huge, and it's on its own island. So Rachel likes the notice board. What does it say?
I prefer them when in the language I can read.
Yeah. You've got the history of it from the year 942. (1617). So at 1913 it was damaged. So that's the view we saw, more or less from the road.
UNESCO.
That's really nice. So is that one to tick off?
I think so.
Well, I've already marked it down. We've got several ones we're going to. So we're now walking around the castle as it's on its own little island, but it is beautiful. I think it's just been cleaned. I mean, it has got scaffolding on it.
I think it's probably a continuous process.
It is beautiful. But then, even as you look across the town, there's obviously more beautiful architecture over there.
Well, the museum is...
There's a statue right at the top there. Just pop back to get a wide angle picture of the front without anyone in it. I think I've got a nice shot. If I have, I'll put it on here. Seen a very nice dogs, well behaved. Maybe not. Oh, need a scratch. Around the back of the castle, you can see the lake. Because I did think, oh, we could walk around the lake and come back. But that looks several miles at least. So we're not going to do that. And some very unusual, they look like sort of roots, but what were they called? Crocus. Say again?
Swamp cypress, it says there.
Swamp cypress, but what's all these gnarly bits underneath? So nice and really cool around here in the shade as well.
Straight at the lake, because that's the lake.
Yeah. Someone's happy. That is rather stunning. This is far better than I thought. And actually all this is free. You pay to go in the castle, but you don't pay for this bit. Rachel, Rachel, Sprocket, Sprocket.
It's a shame. You haven't got the smell on there. It smells wonderful, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does smell really nice.
Pico, go.
But there are so many different places for photographs. People just sitting around posing with those photographs. Say again?
It's like Disney would have done.
Like Disney?
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's sort of,
Yeah.
it's not real.
I mean, everywhere you look, so we're just looking up some steps. But it's just really, really nice.
This is the Schlossgarten Bridge,
Yeah.
built in 1897. It's a historic swing bridge connecting the Castle Island with the Schlossgarten.
But basically, an historic swing bridge from
Yeah.
when?
1897. It was restored
1897.
between 1967 and 1999.
And that leads
1997 and 1995. So it's been
to the
recently
castle.
restored.
Just exploring the parkland. So we're now walking away from the castle. We've got this view here in front of you, leading up to, just before that building is a road, and we looked down as we drove past and saw the castle. That was our first view of the castle. Frederick Franz II.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we need a selfie. I haven't got my glasses, I can't see. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It feels like actually you should run through it like the Sound of Music.
Because
No one will believe that Rachel is actually running. Do you have to sing the Sound of Music even though we're not there? Although we have been through the one that you see in the Sound of Music. Well, that was really, really nice. And everything we've done there is free. Obviously you can pay to go in a castle, but we can't do that with the dogs. We don't need to. We feel that we've done what we wanted to do. Just come around and all those nice views, so picturesque and all free. And that's why you pay the equivalent of £25 to stay here. It just means we can go and walk the dogs there again in the evening and tomorrow morning if we want to. So there is electric if you wanted to. One or two more motorhomes arriving now. There's one next to us. So it's a normal car park with normal car parking spaces. Apparently, according to reviews, if you park sideways, they will come and tell you to straighten up. There's another motorhome coming in now by the looks of it. So here we are back at Gustav. It's easier now the cars have gone, isn't it? Right, just remember I've put the alarm on. On Google Maps that there's an amphitheatre, so we think this is it. We're just going to have a look. Oh yes, and it looks like they have rock concerts and things here. Nice, as if you've been to Chenonceau and stayed there with your motorhome, you'll know that when everyone else has gone home, you can go and still go around the grounds, which is really, really nice. And basically it's the same here. It's really quiet now. Most people have gone. It's just one or two people. There's a guy either fishing or meditating, and we're just exploring the park. That's all leading from the tree. That's got the walk. Am I going there? Car behind me didn't move. But he is moving now, so it's fine.
I like the sort of the Russian-y sort of buildings.
Bear right, Altergarten, then bear left, Werderstraße. Bear right, Altergarten, then bear left, Werderstraße.
The car stopped. Maybe I should have done. That's a nice
Bear
one.
left.
There's a railway going across it. Does the railway line move as well? It does. This could be some tons, isn't it? It's quite interesting.
It's me. What a short train. I get carried away beyond the correct side of the road. Is this where we park?
Oh no, we're going to the... What did you think we're doing?
I thought it was a car park and we were going somewhere else.
No.
Pedestrians in the
is on your right.
Stellplatz.
You have reached your destination, Feststrasse 23. It is on your right.
Yeah. So 24 euros, that's actually pretty good. That's about 20 quid.
To be at the bar. Is there a fly, people?
I think all the shade's been taken. I'm going to go back more or less where we actually parked.
Yeah.
Because if I go here, my door's empty onto theirs. There's Gustav in the middle. We're only staying one night, so we don't need electric. I think that's really cool. How did they get it up there first of all? Yeah, but the size of it.
It's 1906.
It's over the biggest submarine museum in the world. So we know back home you're having your third heat wave, but here it's just a pleasant 20-21 degrees. We tested the floor for the dogs. It's not hot, it's just really nice, and there's a nice breeze. Of course, we are on the Baltic Coast, so it's going to be a lot cooler, and we're just going to travel along the Baltic Coast the next few days to go to Gdansk. So tomorrow we will be in Poland, but we've come here particularly to have a look at this building and its contents, which was one of the biggest armaments. I can't say it. It was one of the biggest manufacturer of musicians. It was one of the biggest manufacturer of munitions, not musicians, for the Second World War and before. The first cruise missile was built here, and they developed. I think the first space rocket took off from here. They developed the V1 and V2 rockets, and this is now a museum. The dogs are allowed on the outside so we can see some of the rockets, but not on the inside.
No!
Is she about to jump into the harbour? Yes. So there's the Stellplatz on the other side, so it's literally just a 5-10 minute walk around. So we've just come into the museum, which costs 15 euros each. So what we've decided to do is Rachel is heading off there in the distance. Rachel is heading off to do the buildings because we can't take the dogs into the buildings, which includes a little bit of a cinema and historical artifacts and a lift up to the roof to get a view. So she's going to do that while we explore the outside part, and then if need be we'll end up in the shade for the dogs. This memorial stone celebrates 7 people that managed to escape in a German bomber from the camp. They used by the Third Reich to move all the fuel, and then after the war SO continued to use them until about the 1980s. So the launch pad for basically what we know as the Doodlebugs. So, steam generated, connected to the catapult. We've just come to find some shade and give the dogs a drink before we swap over. That's the oxygen plant.
Château de Chambord. Boah, das geht aber jetzt hoch hinauf. Nein.
Ich habe Angst, dass wir jetzt runterfallen.
Na, hoffentlich nicht du. Deswegen.
I don't want to bore anyone, so the rest of it I'm going to hyperlapse. Obviously you can look up if you're interested in this sort of thing and see it in your own time. Sorts of cafes and shops. Okay. So for 750 and 150 to be able to take video, I've come onto the submarine. So this part here, not sure what he's doing behind me, but we've got the torpedo tubes at the end. So this is the front. We're going to be making our way to the back of the submarine. Some very steep steps we had to come down. Well, I say we. Rachel's outside with the dogs. She didn't quite fancy doing this. Oh dear. Just hit my head. It's a small. It's quite a small hole to come through. It's fairly cramped down here. But actually, there's more room than I thought. It's actually taller. It's just getting through these. It's a problem for me. Not even sure how. Oh dear. I'm perhaps too old for this. Very, very interesting. So much stuff. I know nothing about what submarine this is or anything, but I'll see if I can find something, maybe put it on the screen. Unfortunately, there's nothing in English, which, unlike the other museum, which was in 3 different languages, but we haven't seen any English since we left Calais. We haven't seen an English car, an English motorhome or anything. Should I hang on to that? Oh! It's the second time I've hit my head. Looks like the radio room. No idea. All these, so many different controls, taps. Lots to turn on and off. Now that looks like a periscope, just from films. Look at all these. How do you know which one to turn? It's fascinating. Let's see if I hit my head this time. Rachel definitely would not have enjoyed this. Happens. Hold it on there. Is he meant to be there? Someone's slacking on the job by the looks of it. I've just hit my head for about the 4th time now. Concern is there's so many things to go wrong, so many dials to go wrong, so many switches to go wrong. How would you trace the fault? That's my head. Oh, very nice. Someone's on the toilet. Oh, these are torpedoes. I thought we had torpedoes at the other end. I think we're coming to the end. So we've got to go up there. Oh. Well, that was certainly something quite different. Now to go and find Rachel. German. Didn't know where the Stellplatz was. So I said, follow that motorhome over there. Ramshackled is not the right word, is it? I don't know. It's just very free and easy.
I think ramshackled probably is.
Yeah.
I think it's
a whole mixture of different sorts of things.
Pink buildings with face.
Is it? Yes, Rachel. Pardon? And actually, that's a better view of the submarine. Oh. I might just take a picture of the submarine. and I have to do it before I get run over by the German I told where the Stellplatz is.